Now, I'm all about people having political opinions, especially people in the military. They're more directly affected by the whole thing. But, man, I don't know. I mean, that's nuts.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
That
clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.
Come on.
My balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcast live from right here. Shout out to the boy. The original YouTube drama podcast. For you, hey. One-legged bad pitch. Final glass.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Yo, I heard that soldier's last words were.
Oh man, I'll never say a guy in the Air Force a pussy again.
I'll show you.
God damn! Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, you think you're a badass Marine? Watch this.
Yeah, dude went full Vietnamese monk. Yeah, you know, I was thinking that guy. He's watching too many Nam movies. Damn! Hey, listen, I put a video out earlier today. I think there's some confusion that I'm cutting it back on streams. I'm not. There's no scheduled time. You have to be alerted for them. So that means you got to be a part of Discord. You got to follow me on Twitter. And I'm going to merely make an effort to make sure they're in your community tab, too. Other than that, that's the way to get notified. The reasons for that, I want time to myself at night. Have to work crazy fucking hours now. It's my whole schedule is I'm sleeping till, like, going to bed at, like, 6, sleeping till 12. Instead of going to bed at 12 and sleeping till 6. You know? I don't sleep very long, to be honest with you. I'm too electrified. And some of that has to do with lolcow. Some of that has to do with, just having a more open schedule for you and yours. I'm going to stop calling the Air Force pussies. Yeah, I'll say. That guy has convictions. God damn. I don't even know where he's going.
I heard he didn't make it. Who would have thought, you know? You light yourself on fire, you know?
Yeah, it's like shooting yourself and missing.
It's like, oh, how'd he die? He lit himself on fire.
You know, yeah, if we had to tell Boogie that, like, no, he's gone. Going back to what I was saying before, we're doing all this stuff. It actually, for you people in the States, it's probably a lot easier for you. I'm looking at streams at, like, after 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. So I'll probably be staying up later and stuff. Talk to my wife about it. It's actually kind of convenient. So basically, after 3 p.m., you can get a stream. If I can notify you early, notify you early. So follow me on Twitter. Interact with me on Twitter. Interact with me in the after shows. So it's not so much doing less stuff. It's more as I got to keep my schedule open. I missed that last stream with 007, and I'm kind of pissed off about it too. You know. The other thing is, and this is something that Augie did, although I'm not doing that. Augie, drama news isn't what it used to be. These talk shows aren't what they used to be, as far as the content's there. It's too much like who's touching who's fucking lolly and fucking Discord bullshit. It's not, a lot of stuff I don't want necessarily cover. So if it's dead, it's dead. I might be replacement streams like chill streams and game streams. I'm going to try to pump out at least 3, mostly 4 a week, as far as shot for the point's concerned. So, that's basically what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put episodes of this particular show out. And I'm not going to force him. Augie learned that, where he made kind of, I don't want to do this because I got to work every day. I got to do something every day. Otherwise I will get fatter. He made it when it was really special. And that means when, what was the fuck his name is this show? After Hours? When he did After Hours, it was really an event, and which is a cool thing to do, smart thing to do. Yeah. Totally for it. It's just, I need to do it more than that. So we're kind of going on an announcement basis only. But that means you'd also get a stream on a Saturday or a Sunday too. So Watch what they're doing, folks. Mm-hmm. Hope you enjoyed.
Speaking of Lolly, Tommy, did you hear that the soldier that set himself on fire was actually a 500-year-old dragon?
Then how come he couldn't survive? What kind of dragon is he? Maybe he had to roll 1d40, 1d20 on his and for saving throw, and he didn't make it.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. He had a reflex save that he failed, and it was over.
Yeah, there you go. Smoke inhalation.
Also, and if you set yourself on fire, that's like triple damage.
Yes, that's true. Well, it was a roll of the dice, I suppose. Chad Logic writes, it's actually mind-blowing and utterly insane. People are left promoting suicide in the U.S. because they think it will help solve a bunch of desert people fighting over rocks and sands thousands of miles away. You people lost the plot. Eric Burnshell, 25-year-old active duty soldier, made the ultimate sacrifice to end the genocide. It's only genocide when it's your guy, when your side. Supported, for everybody else, it's a war. And financed by the Biden administration. Trump imperialist, whatever. The same fucking mumbo jumbo. He actually puts a picture of a soldier like this is a good thing. Actually, if he's a black guy, I wonder if he would, feel a little more, feel awful about it. Because I feel like everybody's okay with this because, like, white people, you did the right thing. Set yourself on fire. Kill yourself. Save the planet, I feel like that's going on. There's a certain amount of it. Because the guy was white, from what I understand. This just in. We're still on there, specialist Burnsnell, whatever. I don't know. It's a case of extreme mental illness, and it doesn't help anything. It doesn't stop anything. It just shocks people. Same way it did when the Tibetan monks did it in Nam. It does nothing. You just set yourself on fire at the end of the monkey day. That's it. Mm-hmm. I would imagine if he was really for this cause, there's probably more effective things to do. And also, I want you to think about the hypocrisy in this whole thing. Being in the Air Force, we know how they fight from a distance, all right? So if he could be called into action to doing the same thing, which is exactly why I don't buy this genocide horse shit, because that place could be carpet bombed tomorrow, and then it would be genocide, actual genocide, not just my side's losing, so it's genocide. We picked a fight and we're losing, and now it's genocide. Yeah. And if he was really wanted to help these people, there's probably a million things he could have done. Like, I don't know, get out of the Army, because he trained to do exactly what those pilots are doing in Israel. And they're not flying by there and say, "Oh, let's strafe the fucking 4-year-old girl," as much as that side would like to believe, have you believe that. It's just that. It's just propaganda. Same thing. The Iraqis did, and everybody else did. And in some cases, people actually did that, like Dresden. Nobody gives a fuck about them, including this guy. Give a rat's fucking monkey's ass. You can be held accountable when you're an innocent, when you had nothing to do with it. If your government picks a fucking fight with a more powerful entity, you can be killed in the street or in your home or have your children killed because of the mistakes of your government. And this is why I don't think it's genocide, and this is why I can't get too excited about this shit, right? If Hamas was up for an election tomorrow, they would win it 90%. So you put these guys in power. Oh, no, they didn't. They rose to power by killing all their political opponents. Yeah, right after the Israelis left. I remember. So fuck off with that genocide shit. It's just genocide when it's your fucking side. Was Pearl Harbor genocide? I never heard that fucking term. I haven't even heard that term used in 9/11. Have you? Genocide?
No. No, not at all.
Genocide is trying to wipe a race off the planet Earth. Like, God, the Israelis are really no good at genocide. Maybe they're just doing it slow to be more cruel. I don't buy it. You want to give me a speech about how we shouldn't be involved? Okay. You want to give me some kind of antidote why you don't like war or all war of all kinds? Okay, fine. Mere person of principle. I'll buy that. You can give me this genocide horse shit. You can stick it straight up your ass. Up your ass. You picked a fight, and you got some. That's what happened. That's what happens when you pick a fight. Innocent people die. That's why you shouldn't pick fights. with major military powers and kill their women and children. But they've already killed more people than Hamas did. Yup, I bet they did. That's how it goes. We killed a hell of a lot more Germans than Americans died. Was it genocide when they bombed London? The Germans? I never even heard that. Was it? Have you ever heard that for the London bombings? A lot of people got killed. Germans killed a lot of people. So this guy, tell me he's some kind of hero when he actively volunteered to do the bombing stuff himself, or at least be a part of it. He became a sentient Note 7, truly self-burn. I don't get that one. Is that like an anime fucking thing? What does that mean, that donation? I'm too stupid.
I have no idea. No clue.
Here's something I want to tell you about. It's a true story. Here's what I wrote to all my Army buddies. Few will understand. Enjoy your safety briefing, motherfuckers. Enjoy your safety briefing. And if you don't believe me, this is how it's going to go. Guys, I'm sure you heard about the guy with the Israeli embassy. It's Friday. I want you to enjoy your weekend. I want you to enjoy your weekend. I do. I don't want any drinking and driving. I don't want to get any calls. If your wife giving you hard times. And by the way, do not go to the Israeli embassy and set yourself on fire. And they'll look at you. Grown-ass men will look at you and tell you that unironically. Me personally, when I was in the military, it pissed me the fuck off. Want to know why? I had this guy was an Asian guy, right? And I had this said to me in a safety briefing. No bullshit. No bullshit. Guys, I know you can be lonely. I know it can be like that. But you got to understand, bestiality is against UCMJ. So if you're feeling really lonely, you're feeling that way, just don't do it. Just don't do it. I had to give a soldier an Article 15 for this back in Korea. So I just want to let you know, and I wanted to kill that motherfucker. Like, what? Don't attack animals. Oh, just wanted you to tell us not to molest kids. Oh, by the way, they did. Like, we needed to hear it. If anybody needed to hear they needed to molest kids, they should have been shot and killed on sight. Oh, really? Don't do that? Gotcha, Sart. Fuck you! So all you motherfuckers are still in the military, Darren. Enjoy your safety briefing this Friday. It's going to be funny. Guys, I know you guys have ideas and opinions, and I get that, and I do too. You know, I campaign for Trump, but here's what you got to do. You can't set yourself on fire. Some motherfucker's going to hear that speech. I shit you not. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And whatever the sergeant that says that unironically should be beaten to death. Should be set on fire, actually. Jesus Christ. You think I'm fucking kidding? You think I'm kidding? I'll tell you how much I'm not kidding. I stole this joke. And I'll prove it to you right now. I literally stole this joke. I told the guy I was going to do it because it was so brilliant. Somebody in the old Chad's community, let's see. Oh, that's a funny picture. Go to work, Mudahar. Hey, it works. Hey, the guy saved lolcow. Why not? The guy saved lolcow.
Yes, I think we should just all talk about this, please.
Yeah.
Just all extend a hand of gratitude for each other's country.
This is yeah. Listen, there's good and bad on both sides. Let's break this down. Let's not Israel. Don't say that. Calm down. I know you're upset. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous. I don't know. Just let somebody win. Somebody wins. Then it's all over with. Well, for a while anyway. Enjoy your safety briefing, motherfuckers. All right. I stole this. I know I stole this. I don't want to expose my DMs here, but won't be your first time. Who wrote me this? It was one of. I think it was one of fucking either a new fan or one of Chad's guys.
One in the chat said it's under replies.
Oh, you saw it? Overdose, free Palestine. Somebody's retweeting my shit. Free Palestine. It was already free. You can do what you want. Just free Palestine. Allow them to kill the Jews like normal people. February 21st. This guy, I have to, because I really want, what I really want to do is give credit. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. All right. God, can you imagine how many safety briefings anyone in this squadron, it's not going to be just his squadron. And the heck of the Air Force calls it. So have to endure now. So people are going to have to endure that. So this guy obviously served, right? Oh, there's a picture of him. It was a quick picture of him. He set himself on fire. Motherfucker. Didn't do a thing. Hey, listen, for all you people that want to help the Palestinians, and maybe you really think Israel's committing a genocide, you know what? That's entirely up to you. I respect your beliefs. I really do. Don't set yourself on fire. It's not going to do any good. It's not going to do it. It's a meaningless. It's an empty gesture. It really is. It's an empty gesture. It's like, the boobs against cancer and girls take their shirt off, right? Actually, that's more effective because at least you raise money. At least you raise money. You can't even raise money with this. You know? Communist watch in New York City. That's what we need. It's worked so many times.
Do you have a clip of that?
Rooftop gaming. I know you're hiding my goat. Cough it up or I will reduce you to 13 floor rooftop. Okay, well, you get a shout out. What did the Oreo think? So I let the last few days memeing to this to death, but I generally don't understand why people want uneducated streamers to talk about complex political issues. Yes, I could agree with that, I suppose. Or, you know what, I don't care if they do, but don't act like you know anything. Just like, this is my opinion, take it or leave it. Nobody does that. They speak from authority. You know, I can get that. Like, I don't think... I think Chad Lockett's pretty smart. I don't think he has any authority over me on any subject except maybe math. I'm really bad at it. You know, I really don't. I just don't feel that way. I'm sorry. You need a degree, something. You need something. Some kind of work done that you can point to. Even people watch 10 hours of coverage a day, Hassan, can't provide an informed commentary on anything else he's seen. I'm not sure how a commentary YouTuber Middle Eastern version of I Can't Breathe Black Square tweet would affect this happening in Israel. Well, you could set yourself on fire, Nick. So he uses this bimbo, who looks like she's getting drilled from behind. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? This is like an OnlyFans fucking like clip. Like, hey, get my OnlyFans. You can see the whole picture. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not even making fun of her. That's what it looks like.
Right.
Intellectual juggernaut Mudahar, who's actually pretty fucking smart. But it doesn't mean I don't think he holds anything over me. YouTube, for sure. Business, for sure. You know, conducting an investigation, for sure. He speaks from authority. I'm sure he doesn't speak from authority from this. And actually, he probably comes from a bias. This guy's Muslim. You know? An understandable one. Internet weighing in on the Palestinian genocides with in brave both sides are bad take. I don't like those takes either. Why don't you say both sides are good? But whatever. On streams, I maintain that this conflict, he shouldn't answer this, that shouldn't exist. With the death toll rising, innocence displaced, I would hope the conflict ends at some point before the end of my life. Well, I will say this. It's not an unreasonable or fucking preachy thing to say. Yeah. Maybe he cares about people living and dying, too. As I said to Trump, you don't want Ukraine to win? You want people to stop dying. And it's like he was a traitor for saying that. This is how most people treat complex situation. We don't like seeing dead children. If you asked me on stream, you'd hear the exact same words relayed back to you. He shouldn't even have answered this. If you want to see change, write to your MP and ask him to discuss this on your behalf. Probably more effective. No, we should do what this bimbo does. Scream on the internet. One side's bad, we're good. Both sides are bad? He really didn't say that, so she kind of... she was actually really dishonest. He didn't say that. Yeah, so she doesn't like... So she's not screaming. He's not screaming like a banshee, so that makes him an intellectual juggernaut. Something tells me Mudahar's got it over her like a tent. a tent intellectually. And I'm not saying he's intellectual. I'm saying he's smarter than her. They should do a reality show where streamers have to get a job. Yeah, it would be hysterical. As someone who's worked 12-hour shifts, oh, you're the only one, with a 4-hour commute. You slept 3 hours? Jesus Christ, they wouldn't even do that. I don't believe you. They wouldn't even do that. It's doing in the military. You give you I've done 16, but you can go to bed. You're right there. While going to uni full time, it's almost impossible. That's impossible. Streaming is easily the hardest job I've ever had. Now I'm a little gun shy on this particular topic. For those who've been here, if you know what I'm talking about, I'd like to see. Why might I be a little gun shy? Because you know how I feel on this and streaming being a hard job, right?
Yeah, we've been here before.
Yeah, we've been here before. I want to see who remembers first. He's an old timer from 2-3 years ago. Anybody know? Anybody have an idea why I'm a little gun shy?
This conversation kind of started something that.
Got a lot of new people in there.
Yeah.
No, you're wrong. Hassan Piker, nope. None of these guys know what I'm talking about. G.I. Jane, maybe. You win. Zank, and here's what I got to tell you. You win? Nothing. There you go. That girl. Mama Max, you're a little too slow. Yeah, well, I did go after somebody that was whining obsessively about streaming being a tough job. And you know what? I'm sure there's aspects of it that are really tough, especially when you're big. But please, it's not even as hard as going to school and getting a degree is 10 times harder. Being a private in the military is 10 times harder. 10 times harder. But you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the truth. Most streamers' lives are ridiculously easy, right? And that gives you a sense of emptiness. I'm calling out all you actors, too, in Hollywood. So, to replace that emptiness, stupid people that don't have any humility or even understand what that means, virtue signal. To give their life meaning. Nobody's can just say, I'm a streamer, I make pretty good money, and thank God I'm doing this, not a 9-to-5. No, they have to be better. You know why? Because they have to be better than their audience. That's what this is really about. It's about being better than you.
Before we go into this, I wanted to say real quick, I'm just reminded of the whole thing that happened before back in 2021. And I got to say, Tommy, I really do think you in a way, you kind of set yourself on fire in that situation.
I'm not the first soldier to do it, huh? Won't be the last, apparently, either. Somebody else is going to do this. This is such a big story. It's like guaranteed. Guaranteed to happen. I worked 12 hours. The post-stream social exhaustion is so real. You don't even, anyone could do it every day. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. It's an obnoxious thing to say from a woman's life who is probably totally empty, and she has to feel better or more powerful than the people that support her content. That's what it is. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. And here's the thing. Like, let's say you're, who do we know that's like really, really super talented? Like effortlessly talented. Like Clown, right? Mm-hmm. It's not hard from him because he's naturally funny.
Yeah.
He's naturally funny, so it's effortless. When you're talented at something, it's less hard. You still have to get good at it. You still got to, hone your craft. But when you're talented, you get there faster. It's like take a guy with a fucking 120 IQ and take a guy with a 140 IQ. Both of them can learn the same shit. One can know more than the other. The guy with a low IQ can know more than the other. It's whoever works the hardest. He can get there. The 140 guy, if he's committed, he's getting there faster. It's that simple. The talent of intelligence, so to speak. That's how it works. You're welcome. Thank you. Ethan Klein is, every time I turn around, he's posting something about Ethan Klein. What's this about? Hold on a second. 4 minutes, though? Nah, forget it. Hassan slammed after complaining his streaming is harder than a real job. I gotta hear this.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome. A real job can make you very tired. But a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean?
Fuck you.
In the same way that 9 hours of
you have no soul.
Streaming.
You have no soul if you say that. This is about being more powerful than the people that watch him.
You know what doesn't suck the soul out of you? Fucking making a shitload of money on a live stream and ending it. You know, fucking working at like a factory, making like a little over
here's the
$10
thing.
an hour.
It wouldn't suck the soul out of him if he took himself so fucking seriously. But he's fucking. Yeah. He's got an intellectual Napoleon complex. Mm-hmm. It doesn't suck. It doesn't bother me one iota when people tell me I suck or I'm not talented or any of that stuff because I know how lucky I am. So next time you hear somebody talk like this, you know they lack total humility. I would be embarrassed to say this. Embarrassed. And I've never been a millionaire. I never got to sniff at it. Well, it looks like I'm a millionaire with lolcow either. Although, we got a pretty big guest. Just recorded today. I think you like I wanted to talk to Boogie and Wings more than me.
Yeah, it's going to be every guest on Lolcow Live, Tommy.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
I want to get used to that.
Okay. No, they were really nice to me. Super nice to me.
Absolutely will.
You know what it is? I forget, like, these guys are kings of the internet at one point sometimes because I know them. I know them now, and I know their history. And now I know them personally, so it's like, I'll give you a break. But they really are internet legends. They did accomplish a lot, both of them. Yeah, what a jerk-off. See, he has an intellectual Napoleon. He knows at some level he's a himbo. Knows it. And the people that fund his shit are the people that are fucking flipping the burgers. They're fucking going to that goddamn insurance job, fucking busting their ass from 9 to 5, usually longer, and driving back. And they're giving him money because they bought into the lie that there's another way. You know? And guess what? People fucking 100 years ago, 200 years ago had a lot harder than us. All you got to do is dig up their bones. They saw them do. They actually, I wouldn't say it's easier because you had to get eaten. They had a German that worked in the 19th century, so probably factories and shit. And they checked out his bones versus a hunter-gatherer German from 1,000 years earlier, right? Mm-hmm. The hunter-gatherer German was in much better shape when he died. The guy who's working in the fucking shop had all sorts of, his bones were fucked.
Yeah.
Fuck. So imagine how hard they worked. They worked their bodies to death in unnatural ways. And I'm sure in some sense we do too in different ways. Like, I don't know, that thing that grew on the side of my fucking neck because I'm in front of a computer. All the time. But I wouldn't say it's hard. I don't know how anybody could have been to a war zone. And hasn't he? No, he's never done that, has he? He's just talked to people.
I don't think so.
You see people suffer like that. I don't know how you could do it. I remember, there was this guy, and what they used to do, in Iraq, they used to come in and try to get a job. So you have to wait online and get a job for the day, and then the army would pay you. And I guess one guy, brought his kid, right? Uh-huh. And he was waiting in the line. I couldn't, time, space, everything stopped. And I was looking at this child playing next to his grandfather who had white hair. He looked almost weirdly European. I think he's like an albino or something. Mm-hmm. And I'm watching this kid, and it was almost like the fucking girl with the goddamn pink dress and Schindler's List. It was surreal. And this horrible war is going on all around him. And here he is fucking rolling on the ground, doing all the shit that Tommy does. And he has no fucking clue. No fucking clue what's going on around him. And it's horrible. Yeah. It's really fucking horrible and shit. Bet his dad wished he was a streamer. They have no humility. None. And not only that, they're making all this money and they feel guilty about it at some level. They don't want you, the people that keep this whole Western project, United States project, the ones that put it on your back. He doesn't want you to think that you are the person doing that. He wants you to think he's more powerful so he can influence you because he's an influencer.
Yeah.
He takes that job real fucking seriously. Me, I hope I can I give my opinion, try to be myself, and it's pretty funny, I think. But I really don't give a fuck how you vote. What's going to be is what's going to be, and I'm not trying to fucking... As soon as I start taking a side, that's when I can't... Then I'm fucking stuck to it. It sucks. And then you can't speak freely because you're doing it for the cause. Well, let's take calls.
Based.
Base. LAFFS, you're on the air.
Hello?
What do you got, man?
This fucking asshole.
You can hear me all right?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Oh, I just wanted to say, you saw the video, right? Of the guy who...
Some of it. I don't know. See some guy burned to death.
I
saw the cop saying, get down, holding the gun on him. Get down, get down.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, as someone who's experienced pretty bad burn, if I was that guy getting roasted by gasoline, I would rather the guy with the gun pull the trigger than the guy with the fire extinguisher.
I bet. I'm not even surprised. Hope you're looking after
that
yourself. Is that the real Chubbs? Yeah, it's the Pounds. Sorry, I have to shout out to Chubbs. Chubbs heard I still loved him. And it's true. I still love you. Give me a call one of these days. If you're in, I was in London last. I would have met up with you in a minute. But go ahead. Love you, Chubbs.
Yeah, I was just. Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. That was real.
Yeah. Okay. So I was just saying, as someone who's had a pretty bad burn, but not one that bad, I was getting full body roasted by gasoline. I would rather the guy with the gun pull the trigger.
Yeah, that guy was probably scared. That guy was probably scared. He probably thought the guy had a bomb on him or something. It's just a ridiculous situation, you know.
If you're going through that, I'd rather get mercy killed.
Yeah, what's the
Corbino? Thank you.
What do you do in a situation like that? You just watch him burn alive?
Yes. That's
or shoot him. I would just put him out.
I'm saying, but like you can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't even put him out of his misery.
No, fuck him. No.
You could get court-martialed for that.
No,
right?
no. You know what I would have done? All right, this is what I like to think I would have done. I would get everybody away from him.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. It didn't look like there was really.
You know what? Better soldiers
nearby,
than me would have got a blanket and jumped on him, and I know people who would do that. I really do. I had a guy, this guy Sergeant Castle. We didn't get along very well, but if he ever hears this, I did really respect him a lot. We were driving down the Autobahn, and we saw a car accident. Or I was sleeping, I'll be honest with you, in the back, and all of a sudden I heard this guy Carrington and. Who I never heard from again. I don't know what happened to him. I've been searching for him for well over 10 years, 15 now. And all of a sudden I heard Carrington go, "Oh shit!" Right? And I'm like, "Whoa, what happened?" Like this guy, and then this is like he was brave, man. He was really brave. He had Bronze Star. He got out of that fucking car and ran across the highway, and I don't think he even looked both ways or nothing. He just wanted to get to the guy that got hit or almost hit and make sure he was okay. So there are people out there like that. Me, I ain't no fucking hero, man. I'll be looking out for other people, and I'll be looking out for myself. Like, get him away. I don't know if he's got a bomb. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Sorry, he set himself on fucking fire.
That's a guy you were working with?
No, he ran right across the highway. Man, I look both ways, man. Fuck that shit. I'm in Canada by a car. What, Castle? Yeah, he ran across the highway to get to that guy. And he was just a regular German citizen. Because he's brave. He's a real fucking dude. He
wasn't even a soldier?
No, he was a soldier, man. And that's why he was brave, because he sacrificed for his buddy, so he didn't think twice.
Yeah, the guy in the car was not a soldier.
No,
right?
no. They saw an accident. I was sleeping. Next thing I know, they're running across the highway, and I'm hearing these guys, vroom, vroom, and I'm like, ooh, whoa, hey, yeah. Is he all right? Great, call the police. Good, I'm not getting hit by a car. That's what I did. Woo, you know. Now, what happened? Here's what happened. There's a guy in the road. He was picking up something, right, in the middle of the fucking, and we thought he got hit. He actually didn't, and the car went off into off the side of the road and hit, and the driver was hurt really bad. He was really fucked up. Probably broke his shoulder or something, right? And then we called the cops. We gave our statements in English, and this is a funny cop handed us. He goes, "Can you guys write in German?" No. All right.
No.
No. We'll come and testify. We're duty bound to do it, but no, sorry. But I'll never forget watching Castle run across the highway, and I'm like praying he doesn't get hit by the car. But I just remember you're really a hero, dude.
Is that the last time you saw him, or
no? Castle? No, he's my sergeant. What you really? You're thinking
I'm just confused about the guy you said that you've been looking for.
Oh, Currington? That's a different. He was a different guy in the car, and no, he got hit by a car. You know, it wasn't the last time I saw him. We saw a car accident. We weren't murdered. You know, we weren't. Nobody did a drive-by. No, I haven't seen him because he went to another unit. I did run into him in Iraq on a telephone, and I just never heard from him again. I think he probably got killed. Last time I talked to him, he was fucking terrified. He said, "You don't know how fucked up it is over here," and I believe.
Yeah, because he got hit by a car.
No, he didn't get hit by a car. You fucking jerk off.
Like you don't have access to the information of whether he got killed or not, or like,
I don't know. I don't know.
An unknown soldier.
No, I don't know. I have no. I've searched. I've done everything. I have no idea what happened to him. All I know, he's really scared the last time I talked to him. I talked to him when
I've said my piece. I know Star wants to call in, so I'm going to peace out. See ya.
See you later. Take care. Star, you're on the air. Tommy C. Top of the point.
So, thank you. So I got a couple things to say about Hassan Piker.
Go ahead.
Well, Grant Hassan says streaming is hard, so I got a couple things to. So I got a couple things to say about Hassan. Right? I want Hamas, well, K-word, Hamas, to go to the war and be with one of the front lines of the U.S. Army. I think he'd really do a service. I think we need him.
I want him to go and fight for Hamas. I don't want him in my fucking unit.
And second of all, when he comes back, unfortunately, that veteran who was burned, I want that to be Hassan's mansion in Minecraft. Relax, YouTube, Minecraft. So I call it creative destruction, where the annihilation of capital.
Star, how many times have you been hospitalized?
How many times I've been hospitalized?
Yes,
I don't know.
Be honest.
But it's called the reincarnation.
Of what?
Yeah.
How many times have you been reincarnated?
He's like, I'm Hassan Piker, Tommy.
That was real. That really was real. Also, Stefan Carpendi, after hearing Hamas Himbo Nibi, I need to say this. Thank God for your service. Your sacrifice is highly appreciated. We need more streamers and an influencer. No, we don't. You know what we need? We need real guys that was in the shit, like fucking David Vega. Not a guy who was just like
critical on Hassan. I would like critical to Sneaker. I tried doing that on Hassan. So
why are you so angry? Don't get angry. That's how I used to do in my 20s.
No, I'm not angry.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just saying thank you, guys. I'm sorry.
Hassan's a fucking commie. He's a bad fucking person. He's authoritarian, and he wants authoritarians in power.
I don't like commies.
You know what? I'm glad he had. Actually, no, I disagree. I'm glad people get to see him for what it is. He's interviewing that terrorist a couple months ago. Good. I'm glad. And I'm glad everybody sees like how biased Twitch is. You know?
Hassan, I don't like Hassan. I'm Muslim, and he makes me ashamed of being one.
He's not Muslim. You religious? Are you religious Muslim?
Well, I'm Muslim, but Hassan is a Muslim name, so.
No. Are you Muslim? So you have faith, correct?
I have faith, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't give a shit about you. He doesn't give a shit about your fucking religion. Nothing. This is all about power. It's a means to an end. You might be you might be a sincere Muslim, and you believe it. And by the way, I believe I'm not a Muslim hater by any stretch, right? Right. I'm not a fan of the teachings, but I'm not a fan of the Christian teachings either. In all cases.
What about the Jewish?
He doesn't care about fucking your religion. He doesn't give a shit about you. You're all means to an end.
What about Kabbalah? What about the Jewish faith?
They don't. He doesn't care about any. He'll use that too. He uses that all. He uses Jewish faith too. He calls everybody Nazis all the time. What do the Nazis do?
I'm saying, do you care about the Jewish faith? About the Kabbalah?
I don't care about any faith. I'm an atheist.
All right, cool.
But here's the thing. I'm also an American, and I also know how important it is for people to practice freely. I just want to not practice freely. That's you let me do my thing, and I'll let you do yours, and I'll defend your right to do it.
In Islam, we believe you to you, me to me. That's
what does that mean? What does that mean? That sounds cool, but what does it mean?
It means in in Arabic I can't really say it, but like in Arabic,
say in English. Say in English. I'm not going to understand in Arabic, Bucko.
Basically, to you be your faith, and to me be my faith.
Fair enough. Live and let live. Yeah, live and let live. That's just, yeah, sure. I know there's sincere Muslims out there. I know there's Muslims that are horrified about what happened. I know there's Muslims that just want this to stop because they don't want any more Muslims. I get that. I'm with you.
I don't want any war though. I'm far right, but I'm like paleoconservative. I'm like Pat Buchanan. I don't want any wars.
Well, fair enough.
Do you have a clip of that?
I just don't. It's just impossible. Don't get upset, the volcano gods. All right. I believe it's possible. I guess I'm agnostic. That's what it means. I believe there could be a power that I can't grasp because I'm just a stupid human. I think that's possible.
Thanks, guys. I kind of got to go right now.
All right, Star. Thanks for calling.
All right, bye, Hassan.
Take it the best. Bye.
Thank
you. Let's go.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I love this guy. Oh, hi, Mark. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up?
Where are you on this discussion?
I think Hassan's right, honestly.
Why's that?
If you think about it, like he's out there in his room, his multi-million-dollar house, and like making a bunch of money. All I have to do is work for 14 hours a day in the kitchen. You know, it's easy. I mean, if I had to sit in a room all day, I'd go crazy. I love being yelled at by everyone and everything being my fault. It's great. It's awesome.
God, yeah.
I sure would.
You think, Mark, let's side note. You think about becoming a professional comedian because you're the funniest guy.
He's 3 for 3.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence either.
I did open mic nights for a little while.
Did you? Yeah, you have some training, man. I could tell you're fucking good, man.
I also, I'm a failed YouTuber. I tried to do that for a little while.
God, maybe he should
pick it up again.
Yeah, I might.
Maybe we should bring him in, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Please don't be a psycho, though. By the way,
send me your YouTube channel.
No,
well, we're gonna do an investigation. Send me your YouTube channel.
Okay. I kind of nuked it because it was like when I was in high school. If you think my voice is high pitched now,
do you have anything left? I don't care. I want to see what you got.
Yeah. I can see if I have anything. Right now, I've actually been trying to do like a cooking channel.
Keep doing these calls, man. I really appreciate that. If I can help if I can help you, I like me, like my history. Yeah. I like to help talented people get. Hey, fucking Nick's holding. Not that I'm as talented as him, but I got him the exposure he needed. So maybe we can do.
Yeah.
All right. What we should do? Get him. It would really work. I think in one episode if we could get him. And what's his face? Jay, oh God, fucking
Jay.
Not JF.
MJF? Hell yeah, I'd love to stream with MJF.
The kid from California. I can't remember his fucking handle now. And I want to say his name.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking, he's former host. I can't remember. I just completely, this is how fucked up Jay Aubrey.
Aiden?
That's it.
Jay Aubrey,
No, fucking... Turkey
Aiden
Tom's
Projects?
Turkey Tom's, yes, Aiden Projects.
I don't remember a co-host from California.
We had a co-host. Yes, he was. He's in Cali.
AC.
Yeah, I knew it. I couldn't remember his fucking name. For Christ's sakes, we should get him and AC together. They fucking killing it. Yeah. Send me some of your old stuff or something. Take a look at it.
Please, because I brought a guy into the news team, and then as a thumbnail artist,
he disappeared.
He ended up sexting like 16 year old
that
girls.
guy.
So
I want the Frenchman back for a producer. I want my Frenchman back. He's like busy, probably banging chicks or something.
Well, I actually, this might be a time to bring. I'm actually running a pedophile investigation. And if you guys could really react to my video, it's on this guy. He's like a werewolf vampire.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we gotta do. You're too good. You're too good. If I could squeeze some money out of you, I will.
Awesome. I'd be happy to give it back, honestly.
Oh, really? Yeah, then. Well, I give back too. I give back too. This is a good stepping stone. What? Go ahead.
It's just like it's so baffling because it feels like every once in a while, like these like streamers come out and they talk about how hard their lives are, and like I wonder if it's a guilt thing. But then it's like. Is it wrong that I kind of do hope a lot of them are miserable? Is that a fucked up thing to say?
No. Well, they are.
Okay, cool.
No, because think about it. If you were miserable, let's talk for real for a second. If you weren't miserable, you wouldn't need to say anything.
That's true.
Definitely, it's twofold. It's partly guilt, and then it's also putting it's a sort of a front to keep from being exposed because what they do is pretty empty.
Yeah.
What I do is pretty empty, I think. Yeah. I mean, it means a lot to a lot of people. So I don't want to say, like, people tell me all the time, like, God, I almost killed myself. If it wasn't for you. I hate when people tell me that. But sometimes I think it's true.
I did almost kill myself because of you. I was so it kind of evens out for all the people you helped.
Yes, it does. No, but I think it's like like there's the image of Tommy C, and there's Tommy C getting yelled at because he didn't fucking scrape the toilet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and I think there's a lot of people that really fear being seen for what he is. And what I hate to steal one from that fucking flamenco. What Hassan is, and I mean this just like unironic, he's a midwit.
Is a lolly.
He's
No, he's a Shotokan. It's completely different.
God, you're too funny. No, he's a midwit, and but he is somewhat aware of it. So I'm saying it with a no jumper him. You know, some people think I'm like only reason people to me is because of my looks. Yeah, that's it. Because you're petty, and it's so funny that he's like as materialistic and as petty as he is. You know, so he doesn't want. And there's all these stories that come out that he's a fucking trust fund baby recently. So that's basically what he's doing. He's giving instead of like having his life have value. See, here's all. Like, I guess I'm easily satisfied. Like, I'm a dad. I have a wife. They're both doing good. I bring my money to the table. We live pretty good, and I'm happy with it. And in exchange, people tell me I'm a horrible father, that I'm a loser that lives off my wife, and but I'm being kind of literal. Like, that's the price you pay.
Yeah.
You know.
I always thought that was kind of a W move for like a guy to live off of his wife. In all honesty,
No, it isn't.
You don't think so?
I'm not living off my wife. I married up.
I know. I'm not saying you did. You are. I'm just saying. Think about.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Like, I like first of all, I bought this girl a drink and she went home and banged me. All right, it's not like I was like, oh, hey, I'm gold digging. You know, I thought she was just another girl. You know, I'm a gold digging, and then you know, after a month went by, oh, she has money. You know?
I mean, like, I'm just saying, marrying into money in general, like they could find another rich guy.
Yeah, she don't need me.
Yeah, of course.
Even if
you wanted.
Think about it. Like she's 40 now, right? She could probably find a 60-year-old guy that's got a couple million in the bank and fucking dump me, and she's around those guys every day. They're CEOs.
Oh yeah.
You know, she could dump me in a heartbeat.
That means you're wanted. That's more than a lot of guys.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, believe me. You know, like, that's what Hassan doesn't want you to see. Like, my daughter called me the other day, and she said, "You're a piece of shit, and I hope you die." Right? So, nobody like then I just look like every other fucking loser, like dad on the planet, like every typical. And Hassan is terrified of you seeing that side, and he wants you to believe there's no side like that. There is. Yeah. It's not quite what mine is, but there is. You know.
Yeah.
And
it's just on parallel parking for the third time.
Yes, that's what it is.
While he punches the steering wheel, going, "God damn it!
I'll fucking buy and sell you."
Talking to his car.
Yeah. I can buy you and sell you. Get that fucking Ford Focus the fuck out of here. You know? So all right, Mark, I gave him his rank, right? He fucking earned it.
Yeah, he's got fuckhead.
The quickest rank in history. Do you like soccer?
I like basketball. I'm a big fan of the Charlottesville Hornets.
Oh, too bad.
They're the worst team ever. I love them. They're great.
They won a championship when I was in the Army, didn't they?
I can't remember. I just now got into basketball because a friend of mine is.
All right, fair enough. You don't.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, you phony.
Right,
I was gonna say maybe he's a funny guy over there. Football, Tommy. Football. Yeah, I know. That's all I think about all day. Do you know I watched this weekend? I watched 10 games from beginning to end, all 90 minutes this weekend.
You're nuts, dude. You're nuts.
Yeah, but you know, how is it any different than your fucking dad and you watching like, oh, it's fucking 1 o'clock. We got 3 college games till the NFL comes on tonight.
You watch like one fucking game. That's all.
You watch one game? Oh god, I watched one
game. That's it.
I couldn't. There was a late game. I wanted to watch the New York Metro Stars, not the Red Bulls, but they're called the Red Bulls, versus Nashville, right? And then I couldn't watch the next one because on 3 in the morning, and that's the one Messi was on, right?
Yeah.
But I really wanted to see it. I slept for I fell asleep, slept for 1.5 hours, had a nightmare, and saw it was like 15-3. I was like, I'm going to watch Messi, and that made it 10. I'm going. But I fucking love it, man. I fucking love going to my kids. I'm going to my kids' practice. We practice every fucking day. I'm in like the football lifestyle now. It's like wild. The only thing I'm not doing is that fucking ultra hooligan shit. I'm too old for that, and it's stupid to begin with. I know. You want to hear this? This fucking he used to be a fan, but now we're actually friends, and he helps me out in Glory Hunters. We swear to God, we're gonna do something someday. Yeah, he sent me. Let's see, downloads. He sent me this. This is too fucking funny. This is the weird fans I'm talking about. But I don't know. We were just laughing at this, and they lost too. So.
What, Chelsea? Yeah. Fuck Chelsea. Chelsea shit. Yeah. Fuck Chelsea. What? Fuck you. Fuck Chelsea. Fuck you. Fuck Chelsea, pussy or what? Say something. On, fuck Chelsea. Fuck you. Fuck Chelsea.
Fuck Chelsea. That's fucking great, man. I love that. Welcome to Europe. Fuck you. That reminds me of that guy, the punk rock magician from opening night in Rodney's Place, which is a 1980s. What's his name? Was on it. Tim Allen, comedy thing from Rodney Dangerfield, and this guy did this guy did this act called I'm going to do the punk rock magician, right? And he picks up a deck of cards. He goes, take a card, any card, and keep it in your fucking brain, right? Is it the ace of spades? No. And he takes the whole deck and he goes, fuck you! And he sprays the card and he goes to somebody else. And he goes to another guy, he goes, take a card, any card, and keep it in your fucking brain. Is the 8 of hearts? Why, yes, it is. Fuck you! It was so cool. That's what that guy sounded like. Fuck Chelsea. All right, Mr. We have other callers. We have to. Oh no, we're done.
I think that's it. We got an empty queue. We're good.
Empty queue. Okay. Well, you better get in now if you want to, because I'm about ready to do a thing. Technical said he had sex, but he committed sodomy. I don't know.
What?
Did he? I just read a fucking random thing. Don't ask me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what I'm talking about either. I just think. So just to pop this off, we're going to have. I'm going to you got to follow me on Twitter. I don't push my Twitter. I don't even ask you guys to donate. Please donate. But I don't normally ask you to donate.
Yes, you do.
And every stream. Listen to me. You got my paranoia. But yeah, we're probably going on. It's going to be after 3 p.m., but we're probably going on thing. Me and Matt are going to touch base when we can do it, and we're going to go. And make sure you check out Matt's stuff now recording and everything.
Yeah, if you want to hear about, if you're like, man, I really wish Tommy would talk about the lolly, just check out Now Recording. That's
it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'm going to respect it. By the way, I saw some of the fans. Because, it's a little tough not to talk about it, in fairness to Wings, because he's being accused of crazy shit. But lolcow, people are like saying in the comments, it says, stop talking about that shit. Stop talking about that shit. Now, we had a guest, so it didn't come up. No, the guest brought something up. But I'm going to make a special effort to talk to those guys, and we are not doing that shit again, because I fucking hate it. And I'm thinking that with the Wings 007 thing, I'm hoping, fingers crossed.
Puts an end to it?
Yeah, I doubt it. I'm just fucking.
It never ends, Tommy. That's the thing with lolcows.
Yeah, so I'm fooling myself. So after this, we'll have the after show. I haven't done one in a while. So you guys want to pop in? You got to be a Patreon. You got to be a member, YouTube member. You got to be a Discord. You got to be a Twitcher, which I probably got to stream there sooner. I'm going to lose my thing. Oh boy. What happened here? Patreon is not secure. I hope that. Well, maybe that's not Patreon. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Got to click on this. Got to read everybody off. Pick a card, any card, and keep it in your fucking brain. Fuck you.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Core. Listen, guys. Tommy's closing in on 50K. Right.
Oh, that'd be cool.
He's getting close to 49K right now. If we can get him to 50K, that would be fucking great, because we've been trying to get to 50K since I've been on Chopping Point.
It's so important. So, I mean, look, as a friend, I'm touched, but it's so important for him. I don't know. I find that very.
You will know one day when you hit 50K why it's so important to core. You will know one day.
It's a bet.
I don't know. I'm not saying anything else, but you will know one day why it's important to core.
Why?
I can't say anything. You will know one day. When you hit 50K, you will know
why
happy? It's important to core. Yes, 100% you will be happy.
I don't know. All right, $10 Patreons always get read off at the end of stream. Too much vape. Ashley, Blue Jackets. Is that the new name? Blue Jacket. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Cody, Everborn, Latchkey, Rexon, Nesquik, Oatback, Panic Pun, Pilkington, Reynolds Hughes, Tommy C's Cat, Trippy Savage. Who are you? Irish. Thanks so much. I do appreciate it. Some guy named Mitch is here. Some guy named Mitch, you're on the air. Thank you so much, all you Pats. What do you got, Mitch? Mitch, you're on a fucking phone. Didn't they fix the problem with this?
Yeah. That problem's been fixed.
Been done fixed. I haven't heard about that in at least a year. Yeah. Mitch, do you know how to use your fucking phone or what? You've been a member since 2016. You figured, you would have figured out how to work this, or maybe messed with the app a little bit. You know what I mean? All right, Mitch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mitch.
I gave him my best. Call him more. Let me put that as an event.
He's just screaming the N-word the whole time.
Yeah, great. Oh,
just
no, it didn't get on the air. It was bugged. Oh, no! Oh, God. After show. What's today? Today's the 27th? Well, it's not going to start it. Started fucking... Yeah, let's do that. After show coming up. Link is in the Discord, and I'll see y'all real soon in there, and then we'll go fucking watch something or do something. I don't fucking know what. That's it. Oh, Mitch, you really want to close this out, or are you incompetent?
Sounds like you might be incompetent.
Mitch, you're incompetent. I want to kick him from the server. Fucking jerk.
No, don't do that. This might not be his fault.
Yeah, I don't care. Put him in there. I don't fucking care. Actually, I should have put him in the. Yeah, I did. I put him in the primary.
Listen, fuckhead.
So maybe you can watch it after show. What a nice guy I am. Random Gamer, thank you for being a new member. You can go check it out right now. Yes, you got to be a member. Sync your Discord, and that's all I got for you. All the best. Okay. Don't beat your wife. Don't set yourself on fire, and don't molest goats. Have a nice day. It's your safety briefing. Bye.